Gerald Keener has applied for a job as a dozer operator at a mine located in a small rural community. He has all the certifications and a good work record. He also has a very good safety record and is well known for his attention to making sure the equipment is maintained properly and safe to operate. He's always been straightforward about speaking up if there were problems with the equipment.
Looks like most of your dozer experience is on the D10 and 11R. That's good. We use them here. Ever run them on stockpiles?
Yes, sir. I've run them on stockpiles, run them out around the loadout.
Work around tunnels and draw holes?
Yes, sir. You got to watch out for them getting bridged over. Bad in the wintertime. Thank goodness I never backed a dozer down a draw hole before.
You got that right. I've seen it happen. We reinforced the cabs and all of our dozers here. You know that special glass with the steel on the backside?
Right.
Now, Gerald, round here, keep a dozer pretty busy. Developing drill bench, taking care of overburden, cleaning up the shop, reclamation, haul roads. You name it, we push it. You think you'd be okay with all that?
Sure. I've done a bit of reclaim and road work before. Even worked on some drill benches. I can run a small cat, a loader, a scraper, a grader.
That's real good. So I see you've got your certification, latest copy of the 5023, training seems to be up to speed. Looks good. Tell you what, it's almost lunchtime. Why don't you go grab yourself something to eat and come back here around 12:30, if that's all right with you.
All right.
I'd like to have you do a pre-op on a CAT D10 or 11R, either one. Probably have you run a bit too. Now that's company policy, something we have all our applicants do.
I understand.
Okay, just come on back to my office about 12:30.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows.
Hey, Gerald, what are you doing over here?
How you doing, Greg? I'm over here applying for that dozer job.
Really? I thought they already hired somebody.
Well, I hope not. He told me to come back after lunch, do pre-op on a D10.
Is that right? Oh, yeah, he does that with anybody looking for a dozer job.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll see you.
All right.
Hey, Mike, here's that purchase order you wanted.
Oh, good. Thanks, Greg.
Hey, did Gerald Keener apply for that dozer job?
Yeah, you know him?
Sure do. Worked with him a few years ago, before I took this job.
Seems like it might work out. I'm going to have him do a pre-op on a D10 after lunch, see what he can do. Just talking to him, I think he'll be all right.
I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's a pretty good operator, but just between us, I think he might be a lot of trouble. I don't know if I would hire him if I were you.
Why not?
Well, when I worked with him, it was always things like brakes weren't right, mirror had a little crack, too much dust, always hollering for the water truck, just little things. I think he called MSHA a few times about the dust. He claimed he didn't call, but it was always funny. He fussed about it, and then 2 days later, an inspector shows up. He jumped right off the dozer, started talking to him.
Sure seemed like a pretty good guy to me. Seemed to know what he was talking about.
Oh, sure, he can run a dozer, but I think he'd be calling MSHA over every little thing.
I ain't afraid of MSHA being here. I mean, we're always going to have to see MSHA one way or another. And I don't care to take any piece of equipment out of service, especially if it's going to get someone hurt. You know me, Greg.
Well, whatever. I was just letting you know that if you do hire him, don't be surprised if he starts belly aching about things.
Appreciate it, Greg. Oh, before I forget, when are those new batteries you ordered going to get in?
All right, I'm on it. I'm on it.
Supervisors have to make tough decisions sometimes. It sounds like Greg has just made Mike's hiring decision a little more difficult. So what do you think is going on here? Personality issues for sure. But Mike, the supervisor making the hiring decision, must come to his own conclusions about whether Gerald would be a good employee based on qualifications and experience, not hearsay. Mike also knows what the Mine Act says about discriminating against an applicant for work at a mine, regardless of personality issues. Or in this case, what Gerald may have said or done. And let's take this one step further. What if Gerald did, in fact, make complaints about what he believed to be unsafe or unhealthy working conditions? Reporting hazards is a protected activity under the Mine Act. Mine operators know that refusing to hire someone based simply on the fact they engaged in a protected activity is a violation of the Mine Act. They may face legal actions and penalties for such discrimination. The Mine Act protects the rights of miners and their representatives to voice their safety and health concerns without fear of retaliation. Whether you're a general laborer, equipment operator, safety director, foreman, contractor working for the mine, or in this case, an applicant for employment, the Mine Act protects you.